In 2009, popular actress Brittany Murphy suddenly collapsed, and in the next few hours she was unfortunately pronounced dead. Keep watching this video to find out the theories behind her mysterious death. Brittany was one of the best actors of her generation, particularly known for her roles in Clueless and 8 Mile. However, at the tender age of 32, her life was cut short, ending a promising career in its prime. And as expected, her death raised many questions. Was she a secret drug user? Did her husband have a role to play in her death? Or was it natural, just as the coroner said? In this video, we will take a look at the life of Brittany Murphy and her mysterious death. Born in 1977, Brittany had a dream to become a movie star. So when she moved to Los Angeles as a teenager, she had only one goal in mind: become a popular actress. Fortunately for the talented young woman, her big break came in 1995 when she featured as Ty Fraser in Clueless. Immediately, this turned her to an international movie star, and before she could understand how popular she had gotten, her private yet radiant life was exposed to the entire world. But Brittany handled the fame with ease and went on to land supporting roles in other successful movies such as Freeway and Bong Water. Finally, after appearing alongside Eminem in 8 Mile in 2002, Brittany established herself as a force in Hollywood, with many suggesting that she could become one of the most successful American actresses in the next few years. Unfortunately, in the next few years, Brittany would suddenly drop dead. Before Brittany's mysterious death, she lived in Los Angeles with her husband, Simon Monjack, and her mother. Her mother explained that Brittany suddenly fell down on the bathroom floor and was immediately rushed to the hospital. A few hours later, the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in LA pronounced her dead. Her sudden death not only exposed shady details about her personal life, but also raised questions about her husband Simon. Just recently, an HBO documentary named What Happened, Brittany Murphy explains that Brittany's marriage to Simon was not the colorful and exciting marriage everyone thought it was. The documentary further reveals that Brittany's friends were against her marriage to Simon, who had evidence of criminal history. As soon as Simon moved into Brittany's house, he made her cut ties with many of her friends, disconnected her phone lines, fired her manager, agent, and makeup artist so he could take the roles for himself. In fact, the documentary also showed that Simon had a girlfriend and child at the time, both of whom Brittany never knew about. After Simon appeared on set for the last movie Brittany was a part of, she was fired and died exactly a month after. But after Brittany's death, things got a little bit weirder. Brittany's mother and husband not only continued living together, but they both appeared on the Larry King Live show where Simon suggested that there was no need for an autopsy. This, as expected, raised questions, and conspiracy theories started to grow around Brittany's death. The coroner's report mentioned that Brittany Murphy died of pneumonia and drug intoxication. But fans wouldn't believe this. Some maintained that the star was poisoned by her own mother and husband. However, Simon's death a few months later from the same condition only made things more complicated. In fact, the coroner said after his death, quote, "just like Brittany," end quote. Interestingly, the documentary from HBO debunks all the rumors of foul play in the death of the actress. However, the documentary agrees that if only Brittany had been brought in a few days before her death, she would still be alive today. This also raised important questions. If Simon and her mother had noticed her difficulty breathing, why didn't they bring her to the hospital? Or if they didn't know, why and how did Brittany manage to hide that from them for so long? With this, it becomes almost impossible to totally debunk the conspiracy theories, which suggested that her mother poisoned her own daughter. In addition, the documentary showed that Sharon Murphy, Brittany's mother, has lived in total seclusion since her daughter died. In fact, she isn't one of those interviewed for the HBO documentary. Reports also stated that Sharon wasn't left with much after the death of Simon, realizing that her expensive jewelry are knockoffs and only worth a few dollars. Of course, this was due to Simon's control of Brittany's assets, spending over $3 million before his death. The theories further suggest that Sharon poisoned Simon when she realized that he was nothing but a con man who had taken Brittany's wealth for himself while keeping her completely in the dark. Unfortunately, we might never get to know the truth about the deaths of Brittany Murphy and her husband Simon Monjack. Brittany Murphy once said that her mother sold everything she had so she could move to Los Angeles to pursue her dreams. Does it make sense that this same mother would poison her own daughter to death? Or perhaps there's something more that only Sharon knows about? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Thanks for watching.